This is part 5 of section 1.7, an application problem. Suppose x is the height of the water above the opening at the base of a water tank. The velocity v of the water that flows from the opening at the base is a function of f and is given by v of x is equal to 8 times the square root of x. Find the inverse function, and what does it mean? Well, this is one of those cases where our variables mean something, so we're not going to switch our x and our y. I'm just going to, right now, I'm going to drop the of x just to make this a little bit easier to deal with. I have this, and I want to solve it for x instead of v. Okay, so if I have v is equal to 8 times the square root of x, divide both sides by 8, multiply by 1/8. Okay, now square both sides. And 1 over 8 squared will be 1 over 64. V squared is equal to x. Okay, which if you want to write it v squared over 64, that's the same. So this is the inverse function. And what it does is it defines the height in terms of velocity. Where the original gave the velocity in terms of height. Now we're going to use this inverse function to calculate the height of the water, which is our x, in the tank when the flow is 30 feet per second. So this is my v. So the height will be 30 squared divided by 64, which is 900 divided by 64, which is 14.0625 feet. Now this one, this time is 20 feet per second, so it's going to be 20 squared over 64. 400 divided by 64 is 6.25 feet.